I'm Lisa Buxbaum, founder of Soaring Words. Today we're here at the Museum of Arts and Design. We're seeing a beautiful exhibit called Second Lives, Remixing the Ordinary. Imagine taking everyday objects like plastic spoons and rubber bands, vinyl records, and actual labels from clothing and making beautiful pieces of art. Let's go inside and check it out.
What's happening to this piece? It's falling.
We sort of like to look at it as a performance piece almost. It's a sculpture and also a sort of a performance. It's changing. It's meant to change. Because it's made of rubber bands and plastic spoon, that's why it's falling. See that? I think everything sort of plays a part in this piece. It's fairly important. Even if you take one unit, I'm sure a big chunk will fall.
It's really beautiful the way if you look right through it, you can see right through the entire thing and that it's so well built.
So this piece makes me think about precision, because it looks like everything was built a certain way, it had to take a lot of focus. And I like the materials because when the light comes off the spoons, it like shines and it looks very futuristic kind of.
This is an actual quilt made out of fabric. There's a border. Each label is sewn together. Teresa Agnew, this is actually based on a photograph that she saw from a worker in Bangladesh. And she really wanted to portray this woman who's working. She's a woman with no name, no face, probably very replaceable, but she really wanted to put her in the center. Not the names of the designers, but this woman, this unknown woman. If you look carefully, you'll see some of the name brands that you recognize. Now that you know they're made out of labels of clothing, why do you think the artist chose the label?
She's sewing something, and this is like something that might have came from her sewing it.
She's most likely sewing clothes. And who wears the clothes that she's making? We do. Think about the people behind our clothing, of what we have in this country and this part of the country. This piece called Chopsticks is by Walk Media, which is a group of two artists, and it's made out of disposable chopsticks and which are colored, and they're all intertwined. There's no glue involved. It's intact and it holds the weight of one person. But what's interesting about the commentary they make about disposable chopsticks is that in China, 45 billion chopsticks, disposable chopsticks, are thrown out every year, and that significantly affects the environment and how much trees and bamboos are cut down for disposable utensils in China, because of course in China they use probably chopsticks for 3 meals a day. So this is sort of addresses a bit of the environmental issue as well. Find out if you know what these things are. Can someone tell me what you see?
I think they're big CDs.
Big CDs? Natalie?
They're records.
Records? Yeah. This piece called My Back Pages, Paul Belinsky, the artist, he used his own record collection. And what's interesting about the Paul Belinsky piece, when I try to connect it to younger audiences, do you all have iPods? Yeah. Do you have a playlist, right? Everyone has a different playlist. This is his playlist. This is the music that is very dear to him. And what does the spiral sort of mimic?
The record spinning.
The records.
And the shadows look a lot more like butterflies.
Yeah, the shadows also play as part of the piece as well.
On records, these labels are always in the center. So when you cut those, it kept the symmetry of a butterfly. If you look at a butterfly, it's completely symmetrical.
And why butterflies?
I think he made them butterflies because he's letting the records go free.
And it sort of shows, do you know the word metamorphosis?
Yeah.
So butterflies themselves, this is their second life, right? Their caterpillars turn into butterflies. And the exhibition's about second lives, about repurposing. The record has been given a second life.
We got some flapping wings going.
I'm gonna make something so that it can.
This is sort of a mobile. It's gonna hang from your ceiling, and the straws are there so that air can push it and turn it easier. And it's made of CDs, and on the bottom, it's reflective. So when the light shines on it, it will make different colored light shine on your bed, and I guess give you a brighter day.
What I've done is I've taken these different colors and materials to put them together to make something very beautiful for you, so that when you look at it, you will get a huge smile on your face.
I made sort of a peace sign on this CD here. And I think that a lot of kids want peace in the world and want happiness for everyone. So I made this peace sign so any kid, if they have troubles during their lives, they can always remember that it's peaceful for everyone.
We're about to enter the ward, so. Everyone wave to Kelsey. Wave. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey.
Hello.
I'm Josh.
I'm Albert. I'm Ben.
Yeah.
We made this for you.
We went to a museum and there were a lot of cool exhibits, like things made out of spoons and things made out of cones, and we used a bunch of these materials and we made artwork.
Thank you. Thank you.
We made some stuff for you from a museum, and we wanted to give them to you.
And you get to choose which one you want to hang up in your room.
Actually.
Can you